Hello friends, we are back and I know what you're thinking. Becca, really? You're going to Disney again? And the answer is yes. This has been like the year of Disney, although in my defense, 2 times that we went, we didn't even go to the parks. We just hung out at the campground. So personally, I feel like they don't count, but I guess that's a difference of opinion. Regardless, in this video, we're gonna be packing for Disney. And let me give you a few details before we get into it. We go to Disney pretty often, as you might have noticed by my intro. And so we are headed to Fort Wilderness Campground. We are staying in the cabins for the first time ever. I'm super excited. And it's gonna be great because my in-laws are camping. And so we're gonna have our golf cart rented and be able to hang out with them, but also have our own space, which I'm very excited about because we're taking both the dogs. And it's gonna be an adventure. We're going Wednesday, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and staying until the Sunday after Thanksgiving. So like half of a week. We are obviously there for Thanksgiving, and then as soon as Thanksgiving's over, it's already like Christmas craziness in Disney World, which I am super pumped to check out. Last year was the first year we ever went at this time, and so it was really fun. This year we are going to Epcot, and then we are hopefully gonna go over to Disney Springs for a little bit. There's gonna be a lot of hanging out around the campground because we are taking our dogs, and also on Thanksgiving we are gonna just hang out with like his family and not go anywhere. So our plan is Friday, Epcot, which is apparently the day that the Festival of the Holidays starts, so that was poorly planned. Hopefully it's not too packed. And then on Saturday, hopefully Disney Springs is kind of our tentative plan. Thursday's just gonna be a campground day. We'll probably take the dogs on some walks. We found like a weird trail in the middle of nowhere last time, which was fun. And yeah, just have a good time. So let me show you a couple things I have purchased for this trip, or purchased in anticipation of this trip. Some of them are not actually gonna come with us, but it's a whole thing. And then I'll give you all of my tips and tricks for packing, and I will also show you what I am going to be wearing. And I should be editing this video after I get back, so if I have photos and I think to take photos of my outfits, then I will also post those so you can see what it actually looked like when I was wearing it in Disney World. Yeah, so hopefully this helps. I'm very familiar with Disney World, so you know, hopefully I can give you some fun things. So let's talk about things I have purchased for this trip, and then we'll get to sorting and all that. Okay, I'm also gonna mention that my closet is a bit of a disaster, so just FYI, it's as good as it's getting. It's been a crazy town over here, so I cleaned it up as much as I could, but I'm in kind of transition. Like I just moved some stuff out. I just moved some like sweaters and stuff in, and I'm like rearranging furniture and like the whole 9 yards. So it's a disaster. It's fine. So here's a couple of things that I have purchased for the parks. Now, first of all, you should know that husband suggested, yes, husband suggested, let's just dwell on that for a minute, getting matching Disney shirts. Now he didn't want anything that like had words on them, so I looked through Etsy and looked until we found some stuff that we agreed on. So we got Thanksgiving shirts. So they say gobble. I wanted the one that said Thanksgiving, but whatever. I let him pick since he was, you know, down for matching shirts. So mine is orange with Minnie, and then his is black with Mickey. These are all from Etsy, and I will link them down below. Then we got peppermints. So mine is red, Minnie, and his is also red. Those are the only ones that we got in the same color, so they're like very matchy. But Mickey, and then we got these that we're actually gonna wear to the parks. His is black and it's a Mickey light situation. Mine is white. Let me see. I don't see it right off the top of my head. White and has the lights on it as well. And these are the ones we're gonna actually wear to Epcot because he wanted to wear matching shirts to Epcot when we go. And so we decided on these because I wanted to wear, I have a red Lululemon tennis skirt that I'm obsessed with. So I wanted to wear that one because it's my favorite tennis skirt. And so I didn't want to wear red on red. So I'm gonna wear that one. So that's the plan. I also purchased a couple other things that are non-matching. So I got this shirt. This is originally what I was gonna wear to Epcot. I was gonna wear this with the red skirt. That would be adorable. It says joy to the world, with the world being Epcot. He didn't love that one as much, so he didn't want a matching one. So now I'm not wearing that, but you know what? I'm okay with it. Those are all from Etsy. I also purchased a couple of earrings. Okay, so a couple of earring sets. These are all from Mommin with the Mouse, which is an Etsy shop, small shop. She's actually from like really close to where I live, which makes me like even more excited to support her. I ordered some stuff about 2 months ago, loved it, so I placed another order for Christmas. So I got these that are peppermints with the tassels. So I'll probably wear that with the peppermint shirt as well. I got these are like Mickey ornament earrings, dangly. I got green peppermint because I figured I've been wearing a lot of green lately, so I thought that would be good. And then I got these, I'm in love with these, are my favorite, the gingerbread Mickeys that are dangly. So really fun for those, and always happy to support a small business. I also ordered 2 pairs from Bobble Bar, and I got a notification they're coming tomorrow. So I don't know if it's both or just one, so fingers crossed that it's both of them, because I had one that was really cute and it matched the light shirt and I really want to wear it. So hopefully that works out. I did purchase 2 new lounge supplies. So I purchased a backpack, and then I also purchased I purchased 2 backpacks, crud. I'll show you those later, but I got the sequin fall backpack I'm gonna use for Wednesday and Thursday, and then I got a Christmas backpack for the rest of the week, and I got a gingerbread house purse that I am so excited about, and I think I'm gonna use it for like the entire month of December. I'm so excited because I love it. If you're new around here, I love gingerbread. I have a huge gingerbread thing, like actual like gingerbread cookies. My favorite thing in the entire world. One of my favorite days of the year is making gingerbread cookies for Christmas. I always make a ton, eat them for like the entire month of December, and it's just like one of my favorite things in the world. Absolutely love. This year I got a bunch of gingerbread like decorations. I was like, love it. Anyway, I also got, actually husband got, matching LL Bean sweatshirts. So I'm excited to use this one. I haven't worn it out yet, but I have tried it on and wore it for like a little bit around the house, and it's very comfy, really warm, and it's gonna actually be pretty cold while we're there, which is shocking. And then I got 2 things that I'm actually not gonna take, but I'll show you anyway, because if we were going any other time of the year, I would wear it. So I love these like tennis dresses. we play tennis, and my mom was like shocked when she found this out, because I've never done sports. I was always a choir kid, and I was like, Mom, if you had told me that there was a sport I could play while wearing cute dresses and skirts, like I would have done tennis a long time ago. She thought that was hilarious, and I was like, no, I'm serious. But I got 2 tennis dresses from Halera, which is an online store. I really like their dresses. I have a couple already and have worn them quite a bit to play tennis, and also to the parks, and also just around town. They're great for when it's hot. The only thing is their shipping takes a long time. So last time it took like a full month. This time it took about 2 weeks. So it did get a little bit faster, but just FYI. But I got this one in orange with this really cute like back situation that my thought was like, oh, I could wear it Wednesday or Thursday. And so I might still take that one. It's a little lighter than I wanted. And then this one said it was red, and it lied. It is definitely pink, but I was gonna wear this one to the parks, and it's more of a simple, like the back's just like crisscross, and I was gonna wear that to the parks, but one, it is definitely not red. Like here, this is red, this is pink. They lied. Actually, my husband works for a sign shop, so I happen to know that red is a really hard color to match. Anyway, the other thing is it's actually gonna be a lot colder than I thought it was gonna be. So my first tip is that whenever you're going, make sure you check the weather. Good example, I have been in March when it was really hot, and I have been in March when it was like 50 degrees and raining the entire time. We had to buy jackets because we weren't prepared. So check the weather, look at the rain, look at the weather. It's actually going to be fairly chilly when we go. So it's supposed to be lows of 40s and 50s and highs of like 60s and 70s. So I could probably get away with, you know, like a cute little dress, but it's gonna be cold in the evening is gonna be the problem. So like I don't want to wear that to the parks and then be cold and have my legs be cold when the sun goes down. So my plan is not to, I guess I'm gonna wear a tennis skirt, so I'm gonna have that problem anyway. But like definitely bringing some sweatshirts, and oh, I had one more. definitely bring some sweatshirts and leggings and stuff like that. So I also have this one, this sweatshirt I just got, and so it's this castle, but it's made of gingerbread. Love, 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 love. So that would be my first tip, is check the weather. My second tip is to plan actual outfits. Don't just like throw all this stuff in your suitcase, but actually plan out like, okay, on Wednesday I'm wearing this, on Thursday I'm wearing this, and stuff like that. And think through the activities you're doing. So for example, if we go to if we're going to Disney Springs, I'll need a Disney Springs outfit, but then the rest of the day when we get back, I'm probably gonna want something different to wear around the campground as we're hanging out at the fire and riding around on the golf cart. And even when we stay at a hotel, I bring like hotel clothes, because you just want, like, you know, something clean, especially when it is hot and you're sweaty. You just don't want to be like that all the time. So I'm gonna plan out outfits, figure out that situation, and I will show you what I choose. Okay, so this is about, not that, but this is about what it looks like once I've gotten everything like decided upon. So I just have little piles. I'm still kind of debating, because I looked at the weather again and it changed. It was quite a bit colder than it now says it's going to be. So I am packing more like shorts and things like that than I was originally planning, because it was supposed to be pretty cold and now it's not too much. There's also 2 days I'm gonna ask husband about opinions, so I kind of still want to wear this dress, but I feel like I need to wear the Thanksgiving shirt on Thanksgiving. So I'll ask him if he wants like us to both wear the Thanksgiving shirt on Thanksgiving and make that decision. The other one is on Saturday. If my Disney Springs outfit, I have this packed, but I might switch it to the green one. Neither one is particularly Christmassy, but you know, just to have options. And then I also grabbed a tennis skirt to go along with my t-shirt. So I'll ask him what he thinks, because it's like having it with the red things feels very not red, but I feel like if I did the green and the red, I could get away with that. So let me try these things on and I'll show you what they look like, so that you have like some semblance of ideas in case you are headed soon and you are looking for ideas. Okay, so here is my like traveling outfit. I'm just gonna wear a Spirit jersey, which I got in a size up. I got this one in the spring sometime, so I'll see if it's still available. And then I actually have the matching leggings, which I love because they're just like blue. I feel like you could wear that with a lot of different things. And then I will probably wear these same present earrings that I have on today. For actual Thanksgiving, I think I'm gonna wear the Gobble t-shirt with my just shorts. These are from Target and I loved them so much this year. And then I will have my Thanksgiving sweatshirt as well, just in case it does get a bit chillier, especially on the golf cart at night. And then that should be good. It'll be good for walking around and all that. I will still considering the tennis dress, but we shall see. And I do have some ears that match this, but they're downstairs, so I'll show you a picture later. All right, to Epcot, I'm gonna be wearing the light t-shirt along with my Lululemon tennis skirt. I have a lot of tennis skirts because I do play tennis, and I really like tennis skirts. I wear them like out all the time, even before it was cool, so I'm glad that now it's cool so I don't feel like a weirdo. They also have pockets in them, which is handy because you can carry your phone in there. It does look a little bit weird to be pulling up your skirt, but no one cares. And then probably these earrings if the other ones do not come in. And then I think I'm gonna wear these ears because one, I haven't worn them yet. Two, somewhere there's a button. Give it, and they light up, and I just think that is like the most fun thing ever. So I thought with our lights, and then since they're gold and they're like velvet, I thought that was kind of Christmassy, even though it's not, you know, super Christmassy. And then I'm gonna bring this sweatshirt, this one in the Thanksgiving one from last year, and it says, oh, it's a Jolly Holiday with the penguins. If you know what movie that's from, comment below. My after park outfit is gonna be the Joy of the World t-shirt with a white pair of shorts that's the same as those black ones. I do live in Georgia, so we have zero qualms about wearing white all year long. If that bothers you, sorry, but I just feel like it really pops. A white tennis skirt would also be super cute with this. All right, my after Disney Springs, or if we're not going to Disney Springs outfit, is gonna be this little one. So the red peppermint shirt with black tennis skirt. This one is by a tennis brand called Prince, and it's probably my favorite. Probably my favorite other than my Lululemon one. I always hate to admit that the expensive brands are better. Like Lululemon, I was like, I don't need Lululemon, like surely they're not that great, and then I tried them and I was like, oh, they really are. And that's happened quite a few times recently. So I only have the one, but I do have like their leggings, because their leggings really are the best. Oh, and by the way, leggings, I always get a pair of Lululemon leggings for Christmas every year, and sometimes for my birthday as well, because I just have a problem paying that much money for leggings. So that's also that problem for me. And then I'm gonna wear the green with this one. Oh, also, if you don't want to tuck your shirt in, but you kind of want the look, what I did here is what I used to do in high school, because we were supposed to tuck our shirts in. Just kind of flip it up a little bit, and then it kind of gives you that look, even if you don't actually want to do it, and just kind of play with it a little bit. My coming home outfit on Sunday is going to be another Spirit jersey. This is the Christmas one from last year, and it says Walt Disney World on the back with all the like treats and sweets. I think it's so fun. So fun. A bit much, but really fun. And then I'm gonna wear the gingerbread earrings along with that, and then just a pair of black leggings, because, you know, car rides, you want to be as comfy as possible, especially when you're traveling with doggies. Well, I keep trying things, but I think I'm giving up, and we're just gonna wear this shirt to Disney Springs, the tennis skirt, and call it a day. And then just to take with me, I'm gonna bring these, I think they're supposed to be pajama pants. They're like joggers, but they have Minnie on them. Got them for Christmas last year. Some buffalo check pants, buffalo check jacket, and then just my gingerbread sweatshirt, partially because I just bought those for this trip, so I would like to wear them for this trip. So now that I have all those things done, I'm gonna add in things like socks, shoes, pajamas, like all of that kind of stuff, and I'm gonna put everything in piles together. And then tip number 3 is when you pack your whole outfit together, starting with the things you need the latest. So I'm gonna start and put Sunday on the bottom, and then Saturday, and then Friday, so that we go up that way, so that you can easily pull off the top what you need. And then instead of shoving a bunch of dirty clothes back into your luggage, get yourself one of these travel laundry bags. This one's just from like Marshalls or TJ Maxx, and you just pull it all down. Zip it up. And then you put that in your bag, and then when things are dirty, then you stick them in there and not back in your bag. That way your bag isn't full of dirty clothes. If you're traveling with kids, or if you're going at a time when it's hot and you might potentially be sweaty, other suggestion is to put your outfits inside of Ziploc bags, like gallon-sized Ziploc bags. And for kids, it's even helpful. You can like write on the Ziploc bag like Monday, Tuesday, like things like that, so that they have, you know, they know exactly what they're gonna wear, and that helps keep everything together. And it also helps that if you have sweaty clothes that then gets thrown back into your suitcase, they don't get your clean clothes gross. That's a hack that I used to use when I went to summer camp, and I used to use when I went on like missions trips. I went to Haiti a couple times in high school, did that every time, and it was great because you could throw your dirty clothes in there, and then you have clean clothes that are not gonna be sandy because we were like camping on the beach or sweaty or any of that kind of stuff. So Little hack for you, since I am an adult, I'm gonna not do that, but I am going to keep my laundry bag and everything will go in the laundry bag. And since we're driving, we'll just throw the laundry bag into the back of the car. If we were flying, then we would just throw it into one of our suitcases and then zip it up, and then we come home and we just wash the whole thing, including the laundry bag, so it doesn't get all gunky. Shoes wise, I am gonna take my favorite Crocs sandals. Crocs are the best sandals there are. I don't like normal Crocs, but I like these. They're great to just throw on. I can wear them with pretty much anything. And then I'm gonna wear just a pair of white sneakers. What are those? Under Armour? Sneakers are not my thing, y'all, so I don't know, but just a pair of white ones, and that will, or maybe I should wear my slide-ons, I don't know, but just something like slim that you can wear, that I will be wearing to the parks and everything, so that, you know, keep my feet all nice and good. I have also worn Toms in the past. Maybe I'll bring a pair of Toms. I have some Christmas Toms that are really fun, but those will probably be it. So pajamas, getting things packed, let's go do it. Another pro tip, always bring bathing suits, because I cannot tell you how many times I've been like, oh, we're not gonna swim, I don't need a bathing suit, and then I get somewhere and then lo and behold, I need a bathing suit. And at Disney World hotels, mostly all have hot tubs, so even if it's cold outside, you're still probably gonna wanna go swimming. So I'm just bringing 2, limiting myself. I normally bring like 1 for every day, 2 for every day, because we spend a lot of time in the pool when it is warm outside. But since it is chillier and we have the dogs, I'm just gonna bring 2 and, you know, restrain myself to that. Also, these pants are super comfy. I got them for Christmas last year, so I don't know that I ever actually wore them, but they're really, really comfy. So definitely bring these. Well, I've run into an issue. I am completely full and I still need at least to put my pajamas in here. Now, one packing tip is, if you have a bigger pair of shoes, wear those, pack the smaller ones. So that is one thing I'm doing, but I don't even have toiletries in here, and so I'm gonna need toiletries, I'm gonna need pajamas, and I don't have my ears in there, and I pulled out a sweatshirt that I might not take just to save a little bit of space. And I just left my ears downstairs. Good job, Becca. I just went downstairs to get ears, which I think I left downstairs. But normally I wouldn't be concerned about that. I would just bring a bigger suitcase, or I would bring another bag. But we are actually a little bit constricted on space because we're taking the 2 dogs and my brother-in-law is riding with us. So we have very little space. So I really need to conserve as much as possible this time. So my solution is this. I knew I wanted to take these bags are coming with me. I'm taking this guy, who's new. The matching ears are the ones I went downstairs. I'm taking this guy, who's new. These are all new. And then I'm taking this purse, which is the most amazing thing of my life. It is a gingerbread house. And look. And then it opens one of the sides like this. And then it's got all the spaces. And it actually has a good bit of space inside. So here's my plan. I don't need 2 lounge slides full of stuff. So my plan at the moment is I'm gonna put the stuff I normally put in my purse, and that will be what I have like on the ride with me. The other 2 I was already planning on keeping at my feet in, come on. The other 2 I was planning on keeping, the other 2 bags I was planning to keep all 3 of these bags at my feet in the car. So like in the passenger side, just putting them, oh my gosh, could you focus? So I was planning to keep all of these bags at my feet on the passenger side of the car. It is not liking me at the moment. So I think my plan is that I'm gonna put my normal stuff. So I will have my wallet, my phone, and then a like bag full of essentials that has like chapstick, ibuprofen, that kind of stuff that will go in here, along with maybe chargers, because I could probably fit those in there. And then I'll put any extra park things in one of my bags. So I always have my water bottle. I have a packable raincoat that will go in here. those are the two main park things that I have. Poncho, I always keep a poncho just in case. A couple of things like that that I will potentially need. And then in the other one, I think I can fit pajamas, maybe bathing suits, and maybe shove like a sweatshirt in here. And so if I can do that, then I should have space for toiletries in my bag. And so I think that's gonna be my solution. And these I was already planning on keeping at my feet. It's not gonna be super comfortable, but for space saving situations, I think that's gonna be the most practical thought. Really stinks. I really wanted to bring a robe because I like wearing robes in the morning before I get dressed, which I know is like a really bougie thing to bring to the cabins. And I was like, if I have space, I'm bringing a robe, and I do not have space. So that's a little bit disappointing. I mean, not a huge deal, but there we are. Maybe I'll buy a robe in Disney that I can wear because my brother-in-law is not riding back with us, so we're gonna have a lot more space on the way home than on the way there. So there we are. For makeup and for toiletries, I find the best thing is to just keep all your stuff together. So I just have a clear bag. I love the clear, y'all, this was a graduation gift from my friend for high school graduation. I've had this forever. And I just keep like literally everything that I need is inside of here. Oh, there, I was looking for my sunscreen. It's already in here. The only thing I did was I swapped out the face wash I had for a new face wash I got that is small anyway. And then I just added a bag that has rubber bands and stuff like that. And other than that, I think that's everything that I need. And I just keep all my travel size things in there. Same with makeup. I keep pretty much everything I need in here. So this time I just added a couple of things. I don't need this one. So like I always add my newest mascara. I just got a travel size concealer, so I added that in here. But pretty much everything just lives in here. And then I am gonna bring an extra eyeshadow for my birthday. Husband got me Disney makeup, and so this one is the Hollywood Studios palette, but it looks the most like Thanksgiving-y with like warm tones and stuff like that. So I'm gonna bring this one, I think. And then it came actually, so he got me that, and then he got the like kit that came in the Epcot ball case, which I think is amazing. And I really wanted to take this as my case, but I don't think it's gonna fit. So I'm gonna go with the bag that I usually have because it can kind of form a little bit more. But if you do that, like, it makes life just so much easier. You just have to add one or two little things and then you're pretty much good to go. I usually bring my own mirror, but I don't know that I need to bring that. This one I got at TJ Maxx and it's Beauty and the Beast, and it actually lights up, and so this is like the best thing ever. It needs to be charged. It's the best thing ever in the, there we go. It is so great in the camper because it's really hard to see, but I don't think I'll need it in the cabin. Oh, apparently it dimmed. What? Ooh, that's crazy. I didn't know it did that. I don't think I'll need it in the cabins because there's like, you know, mirrors and stuff. So might skip that one in the name of space, or I might bring it just because I like it and I want to. We shall see. Okay, weird tip, but always bring nail clippers and something that can cut with you. So I'm bringing nail clippers and then like this cuticle cutter. Scissors would work even better, but I don't have little tiny scissors. Oh, actually I do in my sewing stuff. Maybe I'll go look. Because you're gonna eventually end up with things that need to be cut, and that is like one of the most helpful things. Like I feel like I just constantly need those, so definitely make sure you grab them. Success. For my ears, I put them in these bags I got from, I think it's Sewing Sweethearts. That might be wrong. But they're like plastic, so I use them for, I have 3 of them. I want more because I'm actually using all 3 already, and I would love to have another one. But I have like a set of 3, and they keep them flatter. They're not obviously foolproof, but they keep them pretty flat, and then you can pack them in between clothes or on the side, and that will help as well to keep them nice and flat. My mother-in-law, I got like, it was like a hat box, and I got it like custom done to say like her name and like ears on it, but I do not have one, which I wouldn't have been able to fit for this anyway because it's really bulky, which is why I don't have one, because it's really bulky. But maybe I'll invest in that. Maybe they'll fit in my Epcot. No, I think I tried that, it didn't work.